Welcome to the Transfer Hub. Today, we're spotlighting the world's top football talents, delving into their estimated values and their standout stats from the 22-23 season. Let's kick off the countdown. Number 10, Rodrigo. The Brazilian right winger is valued at €100 million by Transfermarkt and €200 million by CIES Football Observatory. Last season, he netted 19 goals and provided 11 assists in 57 games for Real Madrid. While Transfermarkt's value seems fair, Real Madrid would never let him go for anything close to that number, so CIES's valuation of €200 million is probably closer to what other clubs would have to pay for him. Number 9, young Spanish sensation, Pedro. The Barcelona youngster is currently valued at €100 million by Transfermarkt and €150 million by CIES. In the 22-23 season, he orchestrated 7 goals and 1 assist in 35 games for Barcelona. Somewhere in the middle of these two valuations seems fair for him for the moment. Number 8, Manchester City's gem, Phil Foden. The Man City youngster currently stands at a Transfermarkt value of €110 million and a CIES valuation of €150 million. Last season, he was involved in 15 goals and 8 assists in 48 games for Manchester City. Transfermarkt's valuation is probably closest to fair value, but he will have to step up his game to actually get the playing time at City to defend the valuations. The talent is there for sure though. Number 7, the young attacking midfielder Jamal Musiala. Valued at €110 million by Transfermarkt and €150 million by CIES, it's clear that he is highly rated. Musiala was directly involved in 16 goals and 16 assists in 47 games for Bayern Munich last season. He's definitely looking like a gem and is probably closer to CIES's current valuation. Number 6, Victor Osimhen. The Nigerian centre-forward is currently valued at €120 million by Transfermarkt and €100 million by CIES. Osimhen had an impressive tally of 31 goals and 5 assists in 39 games last season for Napoli. Transfermarkt's valuation seems closer to fair value in my eyes, as there's not a lot of forwards you'd rather build a team around these days. Number 5, Arsenal's versatile winger, Bukayo Saka. The England international is valued at €120 million by Transfermarkt and €200 million by CIES. Last season, Saka was on fire with 15 goals and 11 assists in 48 games. Somewhere in between the valuations is reasonable for one of the world's best wingers, and he's got a lot of time to improve. Number 4, young English midfield maestro Jude Bellingham. The Real Madrid star is currently valued at €120 million by Transfermarkt and €200 million by CIES. In the 22-23 season, Bellingham contributed to 14 goals and 7 assists in 42 league games for Borussia Dortmund. What he has shown at the start of his Real Madrid career indicates that CIES is definitely closer to fair value in this case. Number 3, Real Madrid's dazzling winger, Vinicius Junior. The Brazilian superstar is now valued at €150 million by Transfermarkt and a whopping €250 million by CIES. Last season, Vinicius was a key player with 23 goals and 21 assists in just 55 games for Real Madrid. He's probably the best pure winger in the world, and he's still just 23. €250 million is probably fair valuation. Number 2, the one and only Kylian Mbappé. The French forward is valued at €180 million by Transfermarkt and €200 million by CIES. In the 22-23 season, Mbappe had a staggering 41 goals and 10 assists in 43 games for PSG, also leading France to the World Cup final. He is undoubtedly one of the most talented players out there and is still just 24 years old. €200 million seems fair, but that's also taking into account the drama surrounding him. In pure talent, his value exceeds this. And finally, at number 1, Manchester City's goal machine, Erling Haaland. The Norwegian Viking is currently valued at 180 million euros by Transfermarkt and an astonishing 250 million euros by CIES. Haaland's stats from the 22-23 season are mind-blowing, with 52 goals and 9 assists in 53 games. He is arguably the best goal scorer in the world right now. Football is about scoring the most goals, and in today's market, paying 250 million euros for the best to do it doesn't seem entirely unreasonable. Also, his ever-growing commercial value makes him an asset not only on the pitch for Manchester City. So what do you guys think about these valuations? Are any of your favourite players missing? Let us know in the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more football insights. Until next time, keep the passion alive.